I've been a Surrey resident off and on for nearly 40 years, and I've never seen the kind of change and the kind of results that I've been seeing in the last few years. I mean, this is a city that is going to surpass Vancouver in population size soon. And finally, we have a city agenda. We've got a focus for that. We've got an economic plan. We're finally tackling the homeless and crime issues in a big way. And we've got a good for Surrey transit plan that's being pushed. And none of that would happen if there wasn't the direction and the focus from the corner office. I think Diane Watts has the vision. I think she's got the leadership. And I think she puts results ahead of politics.
Well, I can tell you, I mean, the mayor and council exude enthusiasm for their community. They not only are wise strategic leaders, in my view, but certainly animate a generosity of spirit that engages their citizens. And I've been at a number of tables everywhere you go, whether we're talking about the Newtown Centre or whether we're talking about working collaboratively with the voluntary sector. You'll see a real enthusiasm and belief that we are an exciting city to live in with a real future. And again, I give substantial credit to the hard work and dedication of Mayor Watts and her council.
I'm very excited to be here. It's just a hugely important time, and Surrey's stepped into our next future and into our next brand new downtown core. The last 3 years has been phenomenal. The growth in the area is astronomical, and we've had an absolutely incredible mayor and council.
Since the election of Diane Watts and her Surrey First team, we've seen a marked difference in how it's affected our business. We continue to grow at a very rapid pace thanks to the leadership and the vision of the Surrey First team.
Well, I definitely think the mayor and her team has definitely been at the forefront of all that. I've definitely seen that a lot of this expansion has happened since that. I love to see Surrey being a sort of a hub of businesses, and I see that with the growth, especially in the Wally area, with the new library going up and the Surrey campus and all that kind of stuff. This is a place now that people can live and work and go to school and have a lot of recreation time with their children as well.
Without a sound business community, it's very hard to develop a vibrant city such as we have at the present time. And we have watched things move along so very, very well with the way that Diane Watts and her council have handled things here. We've watched them cut red tape, which is very important to business. You know, you don't want to be standing in long lines waiting for permits and everything else while you've got projects on the go. And things really have moved along extremely well.
A huge big start was a few years ago when the Surrey Homelessness and Housing Society was created, and the city put $9.7 million towards affordable housing and support services to create opportunities for people to have decent places to live. Or support services, access to support services that would help them to move forward in their lives. So that was a huge, great catalyst. And what it did is it drew people from different segments of the community who were all working for the common good but weren't necessarily working together. It drew people together, and it sort of was a focal point.
The stuff that the mayor and council are doing out in Surrey is just so forward-thinking. In developing programs like Right to Play.
And Diane and her team recognized that, and they said, let's put together a task force. If people are going to live in Surrey, they want to feel comfortable in their streets. They put a lot of efforts into it and made a big difference. And you can see now that crime has dropped drastically.